Our next guest today is Bernard Smalley, who is with the City of Springfield and head of Parks and Recreation. I don't know what that title is, Bernard. What is that? I should know that, having been on the City Council.
Well, I'm in charge of
What is your
daily maintenance at the park,
Uh-huh.
and also the activities at night. The recreation part is all activities going on at night, and especially from April through 1st of August. You have, like right now, we're full of kids, and that's what it's all about, having a nice facility like we have, and seeing, 300-400 kids there every night. That's what puts a smile on your face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are very fortunate indeed, because recently I just had this conversation with somebody, and I always wondered why it was that these teams, why we had baseball teams like the Booker Road crew, the something subdivision crew, the blah, blah, blah. And I said, why did they have all why these neighborhoods have all these teams? Because we didn't have any organized park at that time. We didn't even have Idle Park.
Right.
And so I guess Idle was just celebrated its
40th anniversary.
45th, did you say?
40th.
Oh, okay, it was
40th.
the 40th.
Yes.
40th anniversary of being in existence, and that was, what mayor was that started the park?
Dwight Wright, Mayor Wright.
Oh, was it
Yes.
Mayor Wright?
Yes.
Gosh, that's been
Yes,
that long
it's
ago?
been that long ago. Yes, it has. Yes, Dwight Wright
Well, of
started.
course, he was always involved in sports and had the sports stores here in Springfield and Bardstown, Danville. So, yeah, okay, I should have realized that. So, and I didn't get to attend those festivities because y'all know there was a celebration at the park.
And I can't take credit for that. All the credit goes off that to the mayor, and also Brooke Coulter, a member of the city council.
She serves on the park board.
On the park board, and she organized that whole celebration. It was nice, and it gave away a lot of prizes. It was a lot of prizes giveaway, and we cut the ribbon on the new new sports building we have, batting cage, batting facilities, and that's the best thing that happened at the park for a long time, because it was much needed, and it's used every day from 10 in the morning to 9 at night.
Yeah.
And now local all-star teams are preparing for the district tournaments, and it's like last night, it rained them out, but they was able to go into the cage and work out a couple hours.
Yeah, that's a really, really nice, yeah. So now, tell me what's going on with the leagues and all.
Well, we just wrapped up Little League, and Little League starts end of April, because we have June the 25th, the girls All-Stars. They start in Russell Springs, Kentucky, and then on July the 2nd, age 9 through 12, the boys play in Campbellsville. So their leagues, they start earlier. So now we have T-ball, boys and girls T-ball, 3 and 4. We have 5 and 6 minor league, boys and girls. We have 6, 7, 8 coach pitch, boys and girls. And when you say the word T-ball in the city of Springfield, when you come out the park, when T-ball starts, it brings grandpas, grandmas, aunts, uncles, and on Monday nights, Tuesday night, Thursday night, at least you can't find a parking spot, because everybody wants to come and see their grandkids play. And that's again, that's what I love about it, and everybody's like, what's going on at the park? Well, T-ball started, so and watching those little fellows develop.
You don't even have to have a grandkid to come out and watch that,
No,
because it's entertainment in and of itself.
It is. It most definitely it is.
It's the best entertainment in town.
Yes, yes, it is.
I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I always think about when my children played, and I just have to tell this short story because, you just don't know what they're going to do. And it's their first involvement with organized ball. And so I remember one hot evening, and my daughter Kate was out on the field, and she was playing outfield, and she was rolling around in the dirt in the field, and the next thing you know, she just walked off the field. And I said, Kate, you've got to get back out there and play. And she just walked right on over to the water fountain, and she stuck her head underneath of it and cooled herself off. And then went right back out on the field, just like she'd never left. Oh, they're just entertaining as can be.
They are. And now, we used to play on a dirt field. In the last 10 years, moved them down on the grass. So that age they love to play in dirt. So now we moved them basically. It's whole grass field, so they can't play in dirt.
Well, yeah, because they're playing at the
bottom.
the one at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, after we got that all fixed.
Yes.
And all.
Yes.
So no drainage problems and things like that now.
No, everything's running smooth.
So okay, so now you've got the T-ball, and then what will happen? Will the All-Stars be back over here to?
All-Stars won't be back in Springfield for another 3 or 4 years, because I remember we had the state, we had the district boys and the girls state in 13 days. I think we had 1 day in between to prepare it, and that was great for the city of Springfield and for the businesses. But being 13 straight days, and luckily we just had one rain out. And it was a lot of fun. It brought a lot of people in this community, and that's what you want. You want different people to come in this community. Speaking of coming in this community, right now we have got a group coming in tomorrow, bicycle riders from Arizona. They'll be here, about 16 or 17 of them to stay tonight at the park. So they stand tonight, Thursday night at the park, and then they'll move on. But that's during the summer.
Go camp out
yes,
down
camp
there.
out there.
They have the bathrooms in the pavilion.
Yes.
Of course, hopefully when we get that Mike Hayden hike and bike trail, we'll have showers out there. Right, correct. Which would be nice.
Yes. Yeah. And especially, they do all the traveling in this hot weather, and they want to have a shower. And Tuesday night, Monday night, we had 2 couples stayed, and they just came up and watched T-ball, and then they enjoyed themselves. They said they really had a nice time just watching those little kids running around.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's I never thought we would have camping at our park. Of course, that's just for a tent, and we don't have any hookups or anything like that.
Right. And it's safe. Everybody says Springfield's Mayberry, and it's safe place to stay. And I'll give credit to our police department. They ride through at night and they stop at the park and get out and mingle with the kids. But this town is a nice community for families to have the kids grow up in.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, are there any leagues coming up that anybody needs to sign up for?
Well, all the leagues are, they'll be over probably 1st of July. And right now, we're thinking about having a fall league. I don't know for sure because, in fall it'll be September, but, they play, you have soccer, you have youth league football, and other things going on. So I'm debating about even having fall league, or since we have the new facilities, just have like 2 or 3 nights a week, just hitting clinics, or different activities like that.
Now, last year I think you did have a fall baseball, didn't you?
2 years ago. Last year the lights was being worked on, but
Okay.
2 years ago we did have a fall league.
Okay.
And that was mostly from 7, 8, and 9-year-olds, because all the older kids was playing, in the football, in the youth football.
Right. Did that turn out pretty well?
It turned out okay. We ran it for about 5 weeks, and it went well. 2 nights a week, Tuesday and Thursday nights.
And what's the status on our lights, Bernard?
Our lights are
everything's
working. And I told somebody this other day. I said you can turn the lights on. You can almost see the lights in Barstown, but no, they are really bright. They are really nice. The city and the mayor and they spend money wisely because that is much needed and definitely you flick those lights on, you can it's like daytime basically when you flick them on.
Right, right. And of course, we have lights on our tennis courts, and and on the walking path, on the walking trail, so people can walk in the evenings and play tennis in the evenings. And the tennis courts look good. Everything looks really good, Bernard.
Well, only thing left out, I think, was we also have 4 pavilions, and for the next 2 months on Saturdays and Sundays. They are booked. It's families come from, Louisville, Lexington, and reserve the pavilion. So that's used a lot. So every Saturday and Sunday you're going to see a family reunion at the park.
Right. Well, and what a perfect place, because you've got restrooms, you've got the pavilion, and then you also have the playground, and I guess and we've got a horseshoe pit. Still have a horseshoe pit.
Yeah, we do.
Down at the one pavilion.
Yes, but horseshoe and remember you used to have old croquet.
Right, used to have the croquet.
That used to be big, but I think it died down, and even the horseshoe playing that has died down. But
now everybody brings their own board and they do cornhole.
Yes, that's the big thing around now.
Yeah, which is easy to do because you just bring your own boards. We don't have any boards out to the park that I know of.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do.
We do. We have. I think we have 4 sets of them.
Oh.
Yeah, if anybody wants to use them, they in the building. But
so they just have to ask you for them.
Yes.
When they come. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good, isn't it? So, now, Bernard, if someone wants to get in touch with you at the park, how do they do that?
859-336-5448 and leave a message. I will eventually get back and call you.
Okay.
It won't be an hour or 2 hours, but it might be 3 or 4 hours later. But this.
So that would be the number to call if they want to reserve the pavilion.
Yes.
And so 859-336-5448. And then, is there anything else that you would like to tell us about the park?
I just he's joined. I've been at the City Park 22 years, and I had the privilege to work under Mayor Ciccone, Mayor Hayden, Mayor Wakefield, and also Mayor Wright, and I've had I've been blessed. All 4 of them were great, and it's great for the city of Springfield. And you look now where we started. I started back 22 years ago, and just how much the park has expanded. It's really nice. So it just
because we've got, let's see, how many we've got a new ball field.
We have a total of 6 ball fields now.
Yeah.
And a big batting facilities and a nice 8/10 of a mile walking trail. So it just nice. You come in, have other people come in your community and come to your park and tell you how nice your park is. That's what makes you proud.
Right. Well, you've certainly done a good job, Bernard, keeping it up. And I know now one thing I might want to mention is I suppose you're probably always in need of workers, because I know you need umpires, you need coaches.
Yes.
So is that something that people, if they are interested, can call you about? Now, of course, the umpires get paid.
Yes. And the coaches they should get paid, but
that's all volunteer.
All volunteer.
That's
work.
all community volunteerism, Bernard.
And we start sign-ups in January. So next January, if you want to coach a team or help, just contact the park number, and we always need coaches and always need. And this year I had a hard time finding umpires. I had to umpire one league myself because I couldn't find anybody.
Couldn't get enough.
And somebody out there, 18, 19-year-old,
could make some money,
yes,
couldn't they?
Yes, definitely could make some money.
Well, so, okay, so that's good to know. And then they can, they can just look up the number in the phone book too, or they can call Springfield City Hall
Right.
and get in touch with you, leave a message for you.
Yes.
And, or they can call in the phone book, it's under, I think it's under Idle Hour Park.
It is.
So, so those are certainly ways that they can get in touch. So, always in need of umpires, always in need of coaches for all the different leagues. And how's it been on your help this summer with your mowing?
Oh, I got a crew, fabulous crew, and I can't say enough about them. They are, they know what to do. They just take off. I have two high school. Well, I have a college kid, and I got a kid recently graduated from high school. Just helping. They work 3 months, and then I got one full-time employee, Mike Hanley, and of course, Glenn, if I get in trouble, Glenn Manley, head of Public Works, he comes over with his crew, and something breaks down, he's always there to fix. So we have a lot of help.
Well, good. And so, and also I would like to mention, because I know you've always made this a point, Bernard, is that kids who cannot afford to pay the entry fee or admission or whatever it is to be on one of the teams.
Yes,
you find a way.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up, because we're not going to stop no kid from playing. If you can't afford it, we're not going to stop a kid from playing. We'll find a way for that kid to play. So that was a great point that you just brought up. So next February, March, whenever we sign up for T-ball and all that, and if you can't afford to pay, just let us know, and your kid's going to play.
Yeah. Bernard will work out a way.
Yeah, we will find a way. Yes.
Yeah, and same way sometimes even with transportation. If a kid can't get there, there's other parents or people that'll help out with that as well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so that's good to know. And I do want to put in a plug about the concession stand, because when you do go to the ball games, if you want to go out and enjoy T-ball and watch these and get some entertainment for the evening, you can, and then you've got food at the concession stand.
It's ran by Lions Club. I think they have over 30 members. I think at least 30 members. So you can popcorn. They have slushies and have just about anything you want.
Hot dogs.
Yes.
Nachos. I think.
Yes, you're right.
Nacho, yeah. So, and I think for some of the tournaments they put on a little more food.
Yeah, for tournament that you have chicken tenders, hamburgers, and ribeyes. So it's you can definitely come to the park and have a meal for $5.
Yeah. So that's good to know too. Well, Bernard, I just want to thank you for being here today and for your service at the park, and I know things are going well, and I'm excited to see what comes up next, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball field.
All right, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bernard.
Thank you.